They snore like a grandpa, demand your attention 24/7, and have a personality bigger than their size. But here's the real question. Are you actually ready for a French Bulldog? French Bulldogs are one of the most loved dog breeds in the world, and it's easy to see why. They're small but sturdy, affectionate yet stubborn, and playful without being overly energetic. But behind those bat ears and adorable wrinkles, there's a side to Frenchies that most owners don't expect. Think they're just lazy, low-maintenance lapdogs? Think again. By the time you finish watching, you'll know everything about Frenchies. The good, the bad, and the things that might make you reconsider getting one. And trust me, most people get it completely wrong. Welcome to Smarty Paws, where smart owners learn about amazing dogs. If you love discovering unique breeds, expert training tips, and pro pet advice, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Now, let's dive in. 1. The truth about French Bulldogs, where they really come from. They might have French in their name, but French Bulldogs actually started in England. Back in the 1800s, lace workers in Nottingham had small bulldogs as companions. When the lace industry declined, they moved to France, and their little bulldogs went with them. Once in France, these tiny bulldogs were bred with terriers, creating the modern French Bulldog with its compact size, bat ears, and playful personality. Frenchies quickly became the dog of choice for Parisian artists, aristocrats, and even royalty. Their popularity spread worldwide, and today they're one of the most sought-after breeds. But here's the problem. Popularity comes with consequences. Because of high demand, Frenchies have been overbred, leading to serious health problems that every owner needs to be prepared for. And trust me, most people don't realize how much care they actually need. 2. French Bulldog personality. What no one tells you. French Bulldogs are tiny clowns wrapped in fur. They're affectionate, playful, and love being the center of attention. But before you get one, here's what you need to know. They are stubborn. Training a Frenchie is like arguing with a toddler who knows exactly how to get their way. They are Velcro dogs. Frenchies hate being left alone. If you work long hours, expect them to get anxious or destructive. They're surprisingly lazy until they're not. 1 minute, they're snoring on your lap. The next, full-speed zoomies around the house. They love attention. If you don't like a dog following you everywhere, this isn't the breed for you. But here's where things get tricky. Most people assume Frenchies are easy to care for. That's a mistake. A big one. 3. The number one mistake Frenchie owners make. Most people assume that because French Bulldogs aren't hyperactive, they must be low maintenance. That's completely false. A. Breathing problems. It's worse than you think. French Bulldogs are brachycephalic, which means they have flat faces that make breathing difficult. What does that mean for you? They overheat fast. Even moderate temperatures can be dangerous. They can't handle intense exercise, long walks, or running. Forget it. Snoring is inevitable. If you're a light sleeper, good luck. B. Skin and wrinkle care. Not optional. Those adorable face wrinkles, they need constant cleaning. Wrinkles trap dirt and bacteria, leading to painful infections. Ear cleaning is crucial. Frenchies are prone to ear infections if not maintained. C. They can be high maintenance. French Bulldogs aren't just expensive to buy, they're expensive to maintain. Frequent vet visits are a must. They are prone to allergies, joint issues, and breathing problems. Grooming is simple, but their health care is not. Be ready for high medical bills. Still think they're easy dogs? Think again. 4. Training a French Bulldog. Why it's harder than you think. French Bulldogs understand commands, but whether they choose to follow them is another story. Training a Frenchie is like negotiating with a tiny dictator. Training tips that actually work. Keep it short and fun. Anything over 10 minutes? They'll get bored and ignore you. Use positive reinforcement. Frenchies respond best to treats and praise. Be consistent. If you let them get away with something once, they'll keep testing you. Start socialization early. A poorly socialized Frenchie can become anxious or overly bold. Want a well-behaved Frenchie? Start training early and don't slack off. 5. Food and diet. Why your Frenchie might be gassy, like really gassy. Here's something most Frenchie owners aren't ready for. These dogs are gas machines. Yep, they're adorable, but they can clear a room in seconds. The reason? Sensitive stomachs and poor digestion. Best diet for a French Bulldog. High-quality protein, lean meats, fish, and premium kibble. Avoid fillers. Corn, wheat, and soy can trigger allergies. Probiotics help. They aid digestion and reduce gas. Small, frequent meals to prevent bloating and discomfort. What not to feed a French Bulldog. Chocolate, onions and garlic. Grapes and raisins. cooked bones, high-fat foods. Still think you can handle a Frenchie? Wait until you hear about their health problems. 6. Common health issues. What every Frenchie owner needs to know. Owning a French Bulldog isn't just about snuggles and funny noises, it's about serious health responsibilities. Because of poor breeding practices and their flat-faced structure, Frenchies are prone to some major health issues. And if you're not ready to deal with vet visits, medical bills, and extra care, this breed might not be for you. A. Brachycephalic syndrome, the breathing nightmare. French Bulldogs have short snouts, which means they struggle to breathe. This can lead to snoring and noisy breathing. They sound cute, but it's actually a sign of airway obstruction. Heat stroke risk, they overheat fast, even in mild weather. Exercise intolerance, too much activity can cause dangerous breathing problems. Worst case scenario, some French Bulldogs need surgery to correct their breathing issues, and that's not cheap. B. Hip dysplasia and joint problems. They may be small, but Frenchies are prone to hip dysplasia, which can cause limping and pain. Arthritis at an early age. Difficulty jumping or climbing stairs. See allergies and skin conditions. French Bulldogs are walking allergy factories. They often react to certain foods, chicken, dairy, grains. Environmental allergens, grass, pollen, dust. Skin irritation from their own wrinkles. Solution? A hypoallergenic diet and regular wrinkle cleaning can prevent breakouts and infections. D. Intervertebral disc disease, IVDD. Frenchies have short, stocky bodies, making them prone to spinal issues. IVDD can lead to paralysis if not treated, severe back pain, loss of bladder control. Jumping off furniture, rough play, or sudden movements can trigger IVDD, so be careful. Eye problems, more than just puppy eyes. French Bulldogs have large, bulging eyes, making them prone to cherry eye, swollen eyelid gland, corneal ulcers, scratched or infected eyes, dry eye syndrome. Vet visits add up fast. If you're thinking about getting a Frenchie, be prepared for high medical costs. Still with me? Good. Because here's where most people realize they're not ready for a French Bulldog. 7. Is a French Bulldog right for you? Before you bring a Frenchie home, ask yourself these questions. Can you handle expensive vet bills? Because trust me, you'll have them. Are you okay with a dog that follows you everywhere? There's no such thing as personal space. Do you live in a mild climate? Frenchies don't do well in extreme heat or cold. Are you patient with stubborn dogs? Because training them will test you. Do you have time to clean wrinkles, ears, and paws regularly? Yes, they require that much upkeep. If you answered yes, congratulations, you might be Frenchie ready. If you answered no to any of these, this might not be the breed for you. Still not sure? Let's hear from real Frenchie owners because their stories might change your mind. 8. Real-life French Bulldog stories. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The good. I never knew a dog could have this much personality. Jenna adopted her French Bulldog, Louie, thinking she was getting a chill, low-maintenance pet. Reality? Louie turned out to be a full-time comedian, shadow, and drama queen. He follows me everywhere, I mean, even to the bathroom. And if I don't pay attention to him for 2 minutes, he throws himself on the floor dramatically like he's been abandoned for years. The bad. I was not prepared for the vet bills. Mark got his Frenchie, Biscuit, thinking a small dog would be easy to care for. Then reality hit. Biscuit started having skin issues, breathing problems, and digestive troubles. Every time I turned around, there was another vet bill. First it was allergies, then it was an ear infection. Then he needed surgery for his breathing. I love him to death, but Frenchies are not cheap. The ugly. I didn't know he couldn't handle the heat until it was almost too late. Lisa took her French Bulldog, Otis, on a 20-minute walk in 80-degree weather. Bad idea. He started panting like crazy, slowing down, and his tongue turned blue. I panicked and rushed him inside. Turns out he was going into heat exhaustion. If I hadn't cooled him down fast, he could have died. Lesson learned, Frenchies cannot tolerate heat. Even a short walk can be dangerous. 9. Are French Bulldogs worth it? So, after everything we've covered, is a French Bulldog the right dog for you? Here's the truth. French Bulldogs are amazing, loving, and full of personality. But they're also high maintenance, expensive, and prone to health problems. They're not. For people who are gone all day, they have separation anxiety. For people who can't afford vet bills, they will need medical care. For people looking for an easy dog, they need wrinkle cleaning, diet monitoring, and temperature control. They are Perfect for apartment living. They don't need tons of space. Loyal, funny, and affectionate. They'll be your shadow for life. Great with kids and families, as long as they're socialized properly. If you're willing to understand their quirks, invest in their health, and love them unconditionally, a Frenchie might be the best dog you'll ever have. But here's the real question. Do you think you can handle a French Bulldog? 10. Your turn, let's talk Frenchies. Already own a Frenchie? Tell us the craziest thing your Frenchie has ever done in the comments. Thinking about getting one? What's your biggest concern? Drop your questions below. Love learning about amazing dog breeds? Make sure to subscribe. We've got plenty more insider canine knowledge coming your way. This has been Smarty Paws, your go-to source for the real truth about dog breeds. See you in the next one.